Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday, November 17th. It is currently 10:35 p.m. and 4 degrees Celsius outside. It is cold and it is very late, and I'm very frustrated. This car is flashing their high beams at me, which is also not me feeling me. I can't even speak English. Yeah, it's just one of those days, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so pissed off right now. Words cannot explain. And on top of that, because I didn't go for my run earlier today, I'm going for it at 10:30 at night. And on top of all of that, it's about to start raining when it's been dry the whole goddamn day. Like, of course, the 3 seconds I decide to step out of my house to go for this run, it starts raining. Which means, even though I'm frustrated, I have a lot to get off my mind, I'm gonna have to freaking run like my life depends on it, because once again, I'm gonna get soaked. And on top of that, you'll see I'm wearing a different jacket, which means we switched out of the rainproof one into this cloth one, because I figured it's 10:30, it probably won't rain. Of course, God decided to prove me wrong today, but let's quickly get a run in. I've already ran a good section away. In fact, I had to pass this lady who was walking, I'm assuming on her way to work at 10 p.m., which is unfortunate. But yeah, I had to run past her, so I felt like it would be really odd to run past her with a camera. So ran past her, ran a good distance, and then turned the camera on. So here we are, we're ready. Let's run for a bit, and then I'll explain why I'm so pissed off. Now, through the power of editing, that is gonna look like a few mere seconds to you guys. But I just ran a very, very considerable chunk of that entire circuit now, and it is really starting to pour down on us. I know you probably can't see it, but it is coming down slowly but surely. Alright, so why am I pissed off? Well, first and foremost, we all have off days, right? Well, today was probably the off day of all off days. And those are 2 raccoons crossing the street. Wow. Okay. Anyways, off day of all off days. Okay. Now let me tell you guys. Based on when this video goes up, you'll know exactly how far behind I am. Because today's episode is not even out. I know, shocker. Normally I edit the videos in the morning and upload them by 4 p.m. so that you guys can see this at a reasonable time. And more importantly, I can edit them at a reasonable time and go to sleep. But guess what? Today I woke up and my father needed some assistance with some work around the house. Oh damn, they are really running. I don't think I can. Maybe if I can. Oh, they're like attacking each other. Yo, that's crazy. We got raccoon beef on vlog before GTA 6. Is that another one? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared. There's hella raccoons, bro. Jesus. Okay. Anyways, ignoring the raccoon attack. Why am I zooming in? Ignoring that, I gotta say, bro, I'm really annoyed. So, I got called outside, and I helped my dad clean up the entire front and backyard because after all the windstorms, they blew a bunch of leaves all over the place. So our driveway was covered in leaves, our backyard was covered in leaves, and yeah, it was just quite a chaotic day. But after cleaning up all those leaves, we set up Christmas lights and then came inside to watch some football, eat some food, and then get to work. Unfortunately, different thing after different thing came up, and I never ended up editing the video. So, mistake number 1 there. Mistake number 2, since I was out first thing in the morning, I did not end up going for my run in the morning. So now here I am, in the middle of the night, trying to get this run done, and then also go home and sleep, because tomorrow I gotta be up in the morning to do it all over again. Fantastic. Next point of frustration. I have some assignments due for my biochem class, and I have not done any of them, which is extremely annoying because I've been more locked in this semester than any other when it comes to school. And now, seeing all those efforts being slowly etched away by my lack of consistency towards the end of the term is infuriating, to say the least. So, there's a lot to do now, and obviously it starts with completing this run. And it's gonna be very weird because these cars are pulling over on the opposite side of the road next to me. Fantastic. Yeah, this might be a bit of an awkward interaction. In fact, I'm just gonna run past the car. That'll probably make it easier. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, once again, that is gonna seem like mere seconds, but I just ran a ginormous stretch again. Man, my legs are really in pain because yesterday I hit legs again back in the gym. For the first time in about 2 weeks, I have been taking a break from lifting because my joints have been really struggling, especially my elbow. It's been hurting a lot. In fact, the only reason I even went yesterday is because we were hitting legs, and believe it or not, you don't need your elbows for that. So that's why we did it. And yet here we are running again the day after. I'm in pain. But as the cliche saying goes, no pain, no gain, am I right? Okay, well, I guess I should continue with my little monologue about how frustrating today has been. So, aside from all of that, I also had to help my close friends finish an assignment. Now, did I have to do it? Absolutely not, but I'm a kind person, so I figured, let me do my best. And I did. Not only was it an assignment, it was pretty much an essay about a book. Now, I haven't read this book, and funny enough, they hadn't read the book either. So, that put us in quite a pickle now, didn't it? But, somehow, by being the writer of the century, I pretty much wrote the whole paper. Which is crazy, but that's what I did. And after all of that, still managed to get into a fight with them about something else, which is kind of crazy. But, you know, I mean, it just happens. At the end of the day, family, friends, you're always gonna have problems, right? Nobody's perfect, we're all human. But man, it was really, really frustrating to sit there and do all of that and still turn around and fight with that person. Man, close friend of mine too. It's kind of crazy, but whatever. It is what it is. Now, the last thing I will point out is we're actually almost at the final stretch of the run, which is kind of crazy because you can't actually see the timer. It's only been 17 minutes, which is a much faster pace than usual for this run. Mainly because I spent a lot of time running, barely any time talking. But let me say that I've been watching sports today as well. I know obviously I said that I was going to stop watching Canucks games, but I did also say in that video that if it was on the weekends, I'd allow it. So some of my boys came over, we watched the game, and it was infuriating because not only did we watch the Canucks game, we watched the Bengals versus Chargers game. And oh my goodness, if any of you guys are football fans, you definitely watched that game. I was obviously cheering for the Bengals. The Bengals sold because their field goal kicker missed twice. 2 field goals that could have potentially sealed the game, bro. Infuriating. And then on top of that, the Canucks managed to lose to the Nashville Predators, who are absolutely terrible this season. No offense, Nashville fans. But more importantly, they literally benched JT Miller, one of our best players, for like the entire third period, bro. Is this all absolute nonsense for most of you guys out there? Absolutely, but guess what? This channel is a personal journal, and most of you guys are here either because you're entertained or interested in joining me along for the ride. So, to those of you that don't care, too bad. God. It's been a frustrating day, man. It's been real bad. On the bright side, I am going to finish this run in record time. Even though it says my pace is absolutely horrible, as always. It's really annoying, man, having to stop, take breaks to talk. But at the same time, I definitely want to keep this record because I think that this channel could become something eventually, right? Every now and then we have a video that gets a bunch of views, and that's not really why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this to get famous, right? It's obviously more for myself because one of the people that inspires me, regardless of whether you think he's a scam or not, is Iman Gadzhi. Now, obviously, I know that people say, oh, he's a billionaire stepfather. His whole marketing scheme is the fact that he's teaching you how to build a business, and that was more profitable than actually running the business. So that's why he did that instead of running his own. So that's fair. I don't disagree with any of that. But I still think that it's cool that he recorded content from the day that he started his journey until the end, right? I think that documentation of progress is dope. So for me, I definitely want to keep doing that. And eventually one day, when I have a lot more to talk about, when I have a lot more to do, I'm definitely going to keep you guys along for the ride. But overall, man, you're going to have frustrating days. You're going to get angry. You're going to fight with your friends. But you got to get over it. And that's why I'm out here. Not just because I have to run every day, but also because it's a good opportunity for me to clear my head before I go back home and get ready for some well-needed rest. So honestly, just gotta roll with the punches. Today was a big punch to the face because, in fact, like I said earlier, I don't know if it really came across clearly because this episode has definitely not been narrated as clearly as I want it to be. But the video that is supposed to be up today is not completed yet. And the run that I'm uploading today is not even today's run. It's a couple days ago because I haven't managed to catch up on editing all the runs that I've done so far. But I will get there eventually. Ideally, I want to try and really grind it out tomorrow. It is really starting to rain. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but pretty much at the last stretch of the run here, so we should be fine. But I'm gonna go home, edit that right now, upload it, even though I should probably just go to sleep. I think it just makes the most sense to go to sleep, but consistency is everything, right? And I don't even know if I'm gonna get it up before midnight, but in my own heart, I'll know that I uploaded a video today. So that's the most important thing, getting that little win for myself. It is really starting to come down with the rain out here. So I'm gonna start running, get this last bit of work in. I'm not gonna lie, I can feel my quads, my hamstrings, and my calves really starting to seize up. Especially my calves, because they have had zero rest. My quads and hamstrings, you know, when I'm working out, they each get a bit of rest. Like when I'm hitting squats, obviously I'm getting my entire legs involved. But let's say I'm doing leg extensions. At least my hamstrings can relax. But my calves are exhausted from running all this time. And then also doing calf raises yesterday. And then the squats, having to support the weight on my calves. It hurts so much. Man, I should really run here. We gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's run. Let me roll up my sleeve so I can flip the camera. Oh damn, my camera is soaked. Did not expect that. Can it focus? Okay. I'm gonna hope that I got that. I'm so done, bro. It's been a frustrating day. But you're gonna have those, right? We're all gonna have those. Pick yourself up, get back at it. I'm gonna go back home and edit a video now. Yeah, I'm gonna wake up in the morning tomorrow to go on a run. Absurdity. But, as always, man, keep moving. There's always gonna be punches thrown at you. Pick yourself up, keep moving. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace out.